It was a day like any other, snow falling softly on the mountain town. The streets were quiet, blanketed in a thick layer of white, and the air was filled with the gentle sound of snowflakes landing. Anna, bundled in her warmest coat, decided to take a walk. She loved the tranquility that came with the snowfall, the way it transformed the world into a peaceful, silent wonderland. The air was crisp, the forest serene. Snow-covered trees stood tall, their branches heavy with the fresh snow, creating a picturesque scene that seemed almost magical. But what began as a peaceful stroll turned into a fight for survival. The snow started to fall more heavily, and the once clear path became obscured. As the sun dipped below the tree line, the temperature plummeted. The warmth of the day quickly vanished, replaced by a biting cold that seeped through her layers of clothing. A wrong turn on the trail left Anna disoriented and lost. The familiar landmarks were hidden under the snow, and every direction looked the same. Darkness fell, the snow deepening around her. The once beautiful landscape now felt ominous and threatening, each step becoming more difficult. Fear crept in, a knot tightening in her chest. She realized how dire her situation was, alone in the freezing wilderness with night closing in. Anna struggled to stay warm, her breath forming icy clouds in the air. Each exhale was a reminder of the cold that was slowly sapping her strength. She knew the dangers of hypothermia, her body shivering uncontrollably. The cold was relentless, and she had to find a way to keep her body temperature up. But giving up was not an option. Anna was determined to survive, to find her way back to safety no matter how difficult it seemed. She had to keep moving, had to stay awake. Every step was a battle, but she knew that stopping could mean the end. Her resolve was her greatest ally in the fight against the cold.
Time blurred. Minutes felt like hours as the cold seeped into her bones. Anna's limbs grew heavy, her movements sluggish. She stumbled through the snowdrifts, each step a monumental effort. Exhaustion battled with the will to survive. Thoughts of her family, her life back in the warm light of home, kept her going. She whispered their names into the wind, a desperate prayer for a miracle. A strange calmness settled over her. The pain of the cold seemed to recede. Her vision narrowed, the world shrinking to a pinpoint of white. This, she knew, was dangerous. She had to fight harder, had to stay conscious. The roar of engines cut through the silence, echoing through the dense, snow-covered forest. Their headlights pierced the swirling snow, a beacon of hope in the vast whiteness. Two figures on snowmobiles, alerted to her disappearance, had been searching tirelessly, their determination unwavering. They spotted her crumpled form near a frozen creek, a stark contrast against the pristine snow. Relief washed over Anna. She was found, her ordeal, finally, coming to an end. Strong arms lifted her gently, wrapping her in warm blankets, their touch reassuring and kind. The rescuers, her saviors, spoke words of comfort, their voices a symphony to her ears, soothing her frayed nerves. The journey back to town was a blur, the landscape whizzing past as they sped towards safety. Anna clung to consciousness, the warmth of the blankets a lifeline, her mind drifting in and out of awareness. She vaguely remembered the ambulance siren, the worried faces peering down at her, their concern palpable. Then darkness took over once more, enveloping her in its cold embrace. Anna awoke in a hospital bed, the rhythmic beeping of machines a reassuring sound. She blinked against the harsh light, her mind slowly piecing together the events that led her here. Her body ached, her fingers and toes numb. The cold had seeped into her bones, leaving her feeling like a stranger in her own skin. The doctor explained the severity of her condition, the miracle of her survival. He spoke of frostbite and hypothermia, of how close she had come to losing everything. Her recovery was slow, a testament to the human body's resilience. Each day brought new challenges, but also small victories. Each movement, each degree of warmth returning felt like a victory. She cherished the moments when she could wiggle her toes or grasp a cup of water. She drew strength from the love of her family, their unwavering support a beacon guiding her back to health. Their visits were the highlight of her days, filling her with hope. Scars remained, a physical reminder of the day the mountain almost claimed her. They were a testament to her ordeal, etched into her skin. But they also served as a symbol of her strength, her refusal to give up. She wore them with pride, a badge of honor for her survival. Anna's story, whispered amongst the townsfolk, became a legend, a reminder that even in the darkest of times, hope can flicker and life can prevail. Her journey back to warmth was not just a personal triumph, but an inspiration to all who heard it.